You don't like people in drag. We get it. We understand. You don't like people in drag. Why do you have to lie about them, though? If you can't find something they've actually done that's bad, why is it that you have to lie and create things that they did that they never did?
3 adult male drag performers showed up to a high school graduation in Oregon in provocative outfits, performing in front of seniors and their families.
And you are a liar. First, did you manipulate this photo yourself and put your own information on it, or was it someone else? Because in the original post here, there's no actual mention of any specific high school.
Nobody was told that this was happening beforehand. Not a single warning, not a permission slip, not even in an email. They just showed up at the graduation. And
I see you conveniently cut off the rest of the caption, but I have it for you. As you can see, it wasn't at all for a high school graduation in front of unsuspecting families where 3 provocatively dressed drag queens showed up unannounced. In fact, it wasn't for a graduation at all. It was for a drag queen bingo night for a grad party for adults. You don't need permission slips for adults, including seniors who have already graduated. On top of the fact, they were hired for this event for the second time. They didn't just show up, as if drag queens will just get dressed up for hours and show up unannounced randomly at some place that they're not getting paid to perform at. Please. This event wasn't even held at the high school. And I don't think you know what the word provocative means, because these outfits that the drag queens are wearing are quite conservative. It was drag bingo, sis, not a strip show. The night was about comedy and fun where people won prizes. Why do you have to fabricate complete lies of things that never happened and then manipulate the facts to suit your narrative, when all you had to do was do some basic reading to realize that you were wrong? The obsession that you people have with the LGBTQ community is so weird.
Completely fabricated a story that never happened in order to try and create a narrative about people they don't like. And that's why they lie. Because they don't like them. So they have to portray them in a certain light. They have to portray them in a negative manner. They just showed up to some graduation provocatively dressed and started dancing suggestively for unsuspecting high school students. If you take everything else in this story and put it to the side and just focus on one thing Tawny said, you'll realize what utter and complete bullshit this is. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to go through the hours it takes to look that way, to put on the drag, and then go to a location they weren't asked to go to in order to perform for free. If you think that's the case, you aren't ever going to understand anything we have to say, because you are devoid of logic. You think things are real that are never in a million years going to be real. You need them to be real so that your preconceived notions of people that you hate can be portrayed in the manner in which you want them to be portrayed. You're a bigot.